Andor Season 1 left us with numerous questions, and as the galaxy braces for Season 2, fans are keen to see how these will be answered. Cassian's search for his sister, Kenari, was initially marketed as a key storyline in Season 1, but quickly faded into the background. Season 2 needs to resolve this lingering mystery of his sister's whereabouts. If Kenari is alive, what has she had to face since the two were separated? Uncovering her fate would provide much-needed closure for Cassian and fans of the show. Given the Empire's history of forced labor, enslavement, and genocide, she could have been either taken and turned into an Imperial asset or suffered under their rule. Some fans think that discovering her fate will be the final push that Cassian needs to fully commit to the Rebel Alliance. If it turns out to be true that she is now aligned with the Empire, especially if it's by force, this would be a heavy discovery for Cassian and cause an existential shift that reshapes his journey. Season 2 has the chance to make this an emotionally charged subplot that deeply impacts Cassian's evolution. Whether Kenari is alive, dead, or working with the Empire, her fate must be addressed, as it could significantly alter his character arc and add further depth to his role in the rebellion. Kenari's fate has been given the age-old excuse from the Empire, claiming that it was the victim of a mining disaster. This vague term has historically served the Empire as convenient cover for much darker truths. So, what actually happened on Kenari? Many fans believe that it has been shrouded in secrecy far deeper than the official Empire excuse. The restricted status of Cassian's home planet strongly suggests the Empire is determined to keep something much more sinister concealed. Perhaps Kenari was the site of forbidden Imperial activities such as clandestine weapon tests, or even devastating experimentation designed to strengthen the Empire's grip over the galaxy. This would then lean into the disaster excuse, especially if weapons testing was the cause of the planet's devastation. Cassian's quest in Season 2 could revolve around his personal vendetta to unveil the truth, revealing precisely why the Empire erased all traces of what befell his home and his people. This could also be used as another catalyst for his leap into the role of rebel fighter. In Rogue One, Mon Mothma stands as the clear leader of the Rebel Alliance, but her road to that position is bound to be treacherous. Andor Season 1 gave us glimpses of Mon Mothma's clandestine activities against the Empire, and depicted her tense, secretive struggle against Imperial surveillance beautifully. However, we still haven't witnessed the exact event that pushes her from cautious rebellion into open defiance. Season 2 needs to showcase a definitive turning point that forces her transformation from a covert dissenter to the prominent leader of the Rebel Alliance. How will she navigate the increasing dangers, and what sacrifices will she make for the greater good? Perhaps her shift is triggered by personal tragedy or a massive betrayal. Some fan theories out there suggest that her daughter's controversial arranged marriage or political betrayal within her circle could easily become the catalyst that tips her over the edge. Exploring this pivotal shift will be crucial for connecting Andor's political depth to the Rogue One storyline. Will she be forced to fake her own death or abandon her family to fully commit to the cause? With the Empire tightening its grip, every move she makes will be scrutinized, and one misstep in Season 2 could cost her everything. Ferrix was far more than just a backdrop in Season 1. It was a massive example of defiance and resilience crucial to Cassian's journey. Though the Empire ruthlessly suppressed its people, leaving Ferrix scarred, the people's spirit wasn't broken. Could Ferrix emerge as a powerful symbol of resistance and inspiring rebellion across neighboring planets? Or will the oppressive might of the Empire crush it entirely? Cassian's steadfast and loyal friend Brasso holds significant potential for Ferrix's future. His bravery and integrity position him ideally to lead an organized rebellion, rallying Ferrix's battered inhabitants into a unified resistance movement. Under Brasso's leadership, Ferrix could transcend its suffering to ignite a broader uprising against the Empire, possibly attracting attention and retaliation from Imperial forces seeking to demonstrate the price of defiance. Season 2 could see Ferrix becoming a beacon of hope and defiance, or a tragic example of the Empire's ruthless power. K2SO, the reprogrammed Imperial droid, became a fan-favorite character in Rogue One, making his absence in Andor Season 1 all the more noticeable. Fans have eagerly awaited his arrival, speculating on how Cassian will first encounter and reprogram the droid. Given their strong bond in Rogue One, Season 2 must establish their initial partnership in a meaningful way that deepens Cassian's journey. The droid's sarcastic personality added humor and heart to Rogue One, so his inclusion in Andor will likely bring a mix of comedic relief and emotional depth. It has been confirmed that the K2SO from Rogue One will be introduced in Season 2, but how will it happen, and when? Will Cassian infiltrate an Imperial base and reprogram him, or will their meeting be clandestine? Perhaps K2SO is simply a droid that was found on the black market and repurposed, and Cassian happens to stumble upon him. Fans are eager to see their dynamic unfold, as it not only enriches Cassian's story, but also strengthens the continuity between Andor and Rogue One. Saw Gerrera's extremist faction, the Partisans, has embodied a far more radical approach to fighting the Empire than the mainstream Rebel Alliance has so far. His brief appearance in Season 1 was not only a nod to Rogue One, but also provided a glimpse of his ability to grow the ideological rifts within the Resistance. Season 2 could bring Gerrera or the Partisans in more to expand on these divisions with greater focus. Gerrera is notorious for his philosophy that the ends justify the means. He is often taking high-risk measures that cause even his fellow rebels to pause over and question. Will we get to see what pushes the Rebel Alliance to finally distance themselves from Gerrera in Andor Season 2? Let's be honest, there can't be many more ruthless tactics up his sleeves that the Alliance will begrudgingly tolerate. This ideological split will be pivotal in defining how the rebellion operates as it moves toward Rogue One and beyond. His path toward extremism was already foreshadowed, but Season 2 must showcase the key moments that push him even further. Fan theories suggest we could witness specific betrayals or Imperial atrocities that harden his beliefs and fuel his increasingly violent methods. As Saw's tactics grow more extreme, his divergence from traditional rebel strategies will add to the tension within the movement, making him one of the most fascinating figures in Andor's political landscape. Looming large in the Season 2 trailer, the Death Star looks closer than ever to its construction being completed. Season 1 of Andor gave a subtle nod to its impending danger, but Season 2 is likely to bring big focus back to the colossal superweapon. Given that Cassian leads the mission to steal the Death Star's plans in Rogue One, it stands to reason that Season 2 needs to bring him into close proximity with those who issue him with this task and even start setting those plans in motion. Unbeknownst to him, Cassian already came into contact with the Death Star in Season 1, notably through his forced labor during his imprisonment on Narkina 5, where he unwittingly contributed to its construction. This makes him the perfect candidate for rebel recruitment in Season 2. Fans are hoping that the season brings Cassian into covert rebel operations quickly. Perhaps he is hired to work on an intelligence gathering mission, which could lead Cassian to uncover more explicit evidence of the Empire's ultimate weapon. This would not only prompt the rebels to escalate their resistance efforts, but task Cassian with gathering specific construction information from his Narkina 5 contacts. With Season 2 covering multiple years and leading directly up to Rogue One, it's logical that Cassian's journey will become increasingly intertwined with the discovery of the Death Star's true purpose and capabilities. This gradual unveiling of the superweapon emphasizes the monumental threat it poses and sets up the narrative stakes for Cassian's pivotal future mission. With Cassian's past, present, and future finally culminating, Andor Season 2 has the potential to not only answer lingering questions from Season 1, but also enhance the larger Star Wars mythology by finally bridging the gap with Rogue One. What do you think? Will these plotlines connect neatly to Rogue One, or are we in for more unexpected twists? Let us know your hopes for Season 2 in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching Screen Rant.